Hey everyone, thanks for stopping by. Today we're going to do a quick demonstration of Team Enso Zengine Editor. Now this editor is called Easy for short, and Team Enso is my sophomore game team at DigiPen. We're currently working on a title that we're very proud of and hope you guys like, called From Where She Dreams. It should ship out pretty soon, so look forward to that. Now before we dive into Zengine, a little bit of background is built using our current game engine. Um, which is built completely from the ground up in C++ with a little bit of Lua binding. To note that this engine also uses Lua in the sense that it loads and saves out its data or level files as Lua files so that anyone can really look at it, since Lua is such a nice, easy scripting language to understand for even non-programmers like our designers. Now, to start off, let's load up a level so you guys aren't just staring at a blank screen this whole time. And then our level loader has a list of all the levels that it currently knows how to load up. We're going to load up Adam Sandbox. Adam is our gameplay programmer. Now, the sandbox is nice because I can show all the features off in the editor, and it's really isolated so you guys can really see what I'm talking about. Now, as we're just looking at this, we have a bunch of entities just scattered across the screen. We also have this animation going on, showing that the editor does support animation. Now, say I want to drag an object around, I can do that with the mouse, and it shows all the property in the property grid, shows exactly where it is. I could also delete this if I desire not wanting this. Now, what's nice about this editor is that I have this button here that is in my entity list. Now, this shows all the entities that are currently in the game, and if I wanted to, I can just click on one of these and it'll go up to it. So Darren Idle here, Darren is our dinosaur in the game. Now we can see here that this is what I am selecting, and it has a nice little highlight box to show what it is. I can also modify everything I want in this grid here, including the position, the scale, and the rotation. I can do it using just little one tabs here, or I can use something called a roto slider, which is very nice and actually kind of fun to play with. And our designers actually prefer to edit things inside of this menu because fine tweaking is just a lot easier with exact numbers than just trying to guess where it is with the mouse. And this lets me change here if I wanted to, I can just type in certain numbers and it'll just rotate that way, or I can just use the tools that the menu provide. Now Z ordering lets me control like what is rendered first on the screen. You can see here that I have a block here and Darren here, but if I change the Z order, there we go. There you go. Darren goes right behind it. And so this makes it so it's easy to place things when we're trying to build levels from the ground up. Now, flipping horizontal, sometimes our designers want to flip our sprite around, and you can just do that just using negative numbers for here, but they used it so much that we thought, hey, why don't we just give them a button for that? Now, one thing I wanted to show off is that we control the animation frame on Bobby here, and since we can't really see, let me zoom in with the camera with our editor here so that you guys can see what I'm talking about. And now the animation frame per second is set to 12, and you can actually turn that up or slow it down. And so showing that we have full control of all animation sprite that's in our level. Now, if I want to zoom out with the camera a bit here, and I can go left and right with the camera. Alright, so let me hide this menu here because it's starting to get in the way. And let's say I want to add more assets into the level, and I can do that by just hitting create here, and there's a whole list of different assets that the engine already knows how to create, and it's also listed in alphabetical order for easy to find. And let's say I want to create a Bobby. Now, this Bobby here is the current Bobby that we're currently looking at. The old one is this one here, and to show that, hey, I can just create things on the fly. Now, as a designer, what if I, let's say I wanted to create or gray box a level and had no idea if the artist has created that asset yet? What's nice about this editor is that I can go ahead and create my own archetypes, and let's call it foobar. And I don't know what a foobar is, but I just need something to be placed in. If I create it, I can go back into create asset and find foobar. And foobar is sitting right here. There you are. So I create foobar, and just once I click the button, I click where I want. And it's just a word here. It's just foobar. But what's nice about this is I don't need to know what foobar is. Let's say I just have to put it there so that I can go back later and replace the sprite or the image or all that, and I can just have this sitting here so that I can know exactly what kind of level I want. And it'll just show exactly what it is, be it like a waterfall or a rock or a falcon or any of that kind of stuff. And after, I'm completely done with the level, what do I want to do with it? Well, I want to save. And showing that saving work, if I move around the camera a little bit and then go back to load the level of Atom Sandbox, it should just go back to where it was. And boom, there it is. I hope, okay, and that is it for the current iteration of Easy. We are continuously working on this, on anything to make this more easy for our designer, because this tool is actually designer focused. Most of these features were requested by our designers. Now, I hope you guys like what you saw, or at least thought it was cool, and we're very proud of what we have. And thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you guys again soon.